Do you know someone who is twisting themselves into knots seeking fame or recognition? Many actors, actresses, musicians, athletes, speakers, and leaders fall into this category. The problem with external recognition is that it is an illusion. That's why so many actors, artists, athletes, and so forth become disillusioned with fame. It's not all it's cracked up to be. The ones that become depressed by this will likely turn to alcohol, drugs, sex, or some other addiction to fill the void. You've seen the tabloids. And then there are those few that reach stardom who seem to miraculously rise above the trap of fame, and they become awakened to a more meaningful reality. They become sourced from within. To become sourced from within, you must recognize yourself. Recognition is a very basic form of loving. It needs to be met to meet that basic need. You don't have to have aspirations of fame or fortune to need it. Everyone wants to feel recognized in some way by parents, teachers, friends, coworkers, your boss, your lover. The degree of recognition can range from just needing to be recognized by one person to feeling a need to be recognized by the entire world. What type of outer recognition do you seek? Words, awards, trophies, degrees, fame, fortune, presents, material or social, status symbols? Think about that. From whom or what do you seek recognition? Take, for example, the famous musician who's insecure unless he's surrounded by a gaggle of screaming fans. He walks out into public and he's instantly mobbed by people. He soaks in this temporary form, this illusion of recognition. He's pretending to be all blasé about it, but really he's just secretly overjoyed by this paparazzi and all of the adulation, the demands for autographs. He's like king of the world. He's top of the heap. He's higher than high until he walks into a restaurant and the hostess does not recognize him. His bubble pops. He's instantly transported back to the third grade where he wasn't picked to be on the team. He feels like nothing, no one, a failure all over again. Back in my waitressing days, I had the joy of serving several famous people who fell into this trap. I remember one particularly well-known actress actually screamed at me and she said, "Don't you know who I am?" I think I was supposed to just like get down on my knees and beg and grovel and fall prostrate at her feet and kiss her shoes before moving on to take her order. And I didn't know the script. I was just treating her like a regular human person. This did not go over very well for her. Needless to say, I didn't get much of a tip. Anyway, seeking recognition from outside of yourself is not only painful, it can be ugly sometimes. Think of the sobbing actress who didn't win the Oscar award, or the athlete that falls apart, falls into a rage when he loses the game. If you need to be seen, lauded, be the first, be the best, be number one all of the time, in order to feel good or okay about yourself inside, I highly encourage you to just let that pattern die a swift death. Recognize yourself. Say to yourself, I see you. I recognize your efforts. Great job. You did it. You can feel great about your achievements, or whatever it is you need to hear, depending upon your own need at the time. You are the one and the only one who can tell yourself what you need to hear. And you are the only one who needs to recognize your own greatness. Action step of the day. Let go of needing outer recognition in any form. Declaration. I recognize myself. Many blessings of joy and vibrant freedom.